team. Awesome to see these teams getting better and better and better. Let's talk about these two teams that are going to be going head-to-head here. Fun Gaming now holds the torch as the Eastern Bloc representation for the WGLNA. This is a team that has a lot of their members in Russia, Georgia, and other places in the Eastern European side of the worldwide player community of World of Tanks. However, they camped, and some people were a little like, Fun Gaming, come on. #RU had a tough time against them. 2 draws on the onset. However, never discount a team or what type of strategy they bring, because if it's a win, it's a win. And this team has won in LAN tournaments in Russia. They have the medals and the cash to prove it. Victoria's Secret had their fun with RBIS. These two teams are rivals. They've enjoyed playing against each other for well over 6 months, and they are rivals from the Silver League. However, it's not the Silver League anymore. And even though they faced each other in their first matchup last week, this is the first time Victoria's Secret is facing a team they've never faced before, facing a team that a lot of these teams in the Gold League have never faced before. This is going to be the true test for Victoria's Secret in the Gold League themselves. What they were able to bring to Ruinberg was quite impressive. If they're able to continue that type of stratagem in the rest of their maps, this is a team to look out for coming from the Silver League itself. And with that, I throw it to the face-off and welcome the 2 team representatives. Gentlemen, good evening.
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 Logovaz, let's start with you. You took
right.
out #RU. How big of a victory was this for you and your team?
We were actually really, really happy afterwards. If you just hopped into our team speak chat, you could have heard us just like congratulating each other, giving each other's virtual pats on the backs per se, you know.
But you had 2 draws at the beginning. It was slow moving for both the teams. Why did these draws happen? Were you waiting for #RU to make the first move, or were you guys nervous? What was it that made you take a while before you started engagements?
I would say maybe because we were just testing the water per se, you know, to see what kind of decision they're going to make. Are they going to be attacking? But mostly, yes, we were playing fairly defensively, waiting for them to make the first move and a mistake.
Victoria's Secret, let's talk to you. Disruption, good to see you.
Yep.
Ruinberg was one of the best executed strategies I've ever seen in the WGLNA. Are you prepared to bring similar strategies on different maps?
Of course. Yeah, we've been practicing all week, so we've been trying different things, some serious go-to strats and some off the wall. Trying to mix it up a little bit. But so far, I think we have what it takes for tonight. So hopefully we'll see some of the similar strats as Ruinberg from last week.
Is there any type of anxiety facing a team you've never faced before compared to the match that you had last week?
Nah, not so much. I mean, there's always replays that you can actually do some research on. So it's not really, it's the first time we're playing them, but it's just like any other team. You just do your homework and play your best.
So is that some of your preparation I can see behind you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was going to wait until the end of that. So like during your intro, you were saying that the Russian teams tend to camp. So I brought my camping gear back here. But we brought one thing extra. So we brought a shovel to help dig them out. So hopefully you guys see a good match tonight. Non-camping match.
Any other words you have for your opponent, Disruption?
Oh, that's it.
All right. Well, I'm glad REI stays in business thanks to you. Logovaz, anything to say to Victoria's Secret before we start?
You're going to need more than a shovel.
Oh, yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you so much. Best of luck on the battlefield.
Thanks.
All right.
All right. All right, we're seeing some personality coming out of Victoria's Secret. I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm actually kind of jealous. I haven't been camping in a long, long time, and it makes me want to go camping, actually. What camping you enjoy?
I was able to set up my hammock in my backyard, and until I get a time to go camping, I'm just going to be sitting there with that every few days and just relax because California weather is beautiful.
It is beautiful. You know what else is beautiful? The team rosters that we have here. Whoo, that segue. Let's take a look. Fun Gaming Victoria's Secret. Who are the 2 team members you're going to be looking forward to the most?
Okay, so Victoria's Secret, I'm looking forward to Serenity and Tyler Durden. And then on the other side, of course, Predator from Fun Gaming and Stark are also incredibly high performers.
High performers indeed. Serenity, 93.1% on the hit rating. 6,000 damage for Tyler Durden. And then Predator on Fun Gaming. Nice damage, almost 6K. And then Stark, 7,320 damage.
Yep, with an 82% hit ratio. Really high performance on a few of these members here and there. T1's, I'm trying to figure out how to measure a T1's performance quite as well right now.
Assists or capture points.
It's more complicated than that.
Staying alive.
It's all of these things, yes.
Yeah.
But how to judge that, because the subtle differences in damage, cap points, positioning, it's so much more subjective, I think, to measure a T1's performance, because I get to look at a lot of these post-game stats. I've been going over them for the past few days, and it's been the one big confusing thing. We have T1s who are amazing, who are phenomenal, who do great things for their team, which carry a battle in ways that are hard to measure. And I'm just trying to figure out. In fact, why don't you guys tell me out there on the Twitterverse how you judge a T1's performance?
Yeah. Well, I think there's certain rules that a T1 has to follow in order to bring about the greatest type of accomplishment that they can bring. And there's also certain rules these teams need to follow in order to get a victory, and that's Rootkill's rules for victory. Why don't you go and detail that for us?
Gladly. I'm going to start with Crack the Camp. You saw he was prepared with his shovel, but Fun Gaming loves to play passively. And if they're going to do that, you might as well be prepared for it. There are a number of positions on every single map, which are the hardest camps of all. There's always a hard counter to it. If your opponent is not prepared, you might do it just fine. If they are well prepared, it's going to be a hard fight either way. Second, see the unseen. We had, against Arbis, we had a great failure in spotting in which Aquavolt was able to sneak up on members of Victoria's Secret without getting spotted and then make the attack. If your opponent's attacking, there's probably a good reason for it, and they probably have an overmatch. So watch out for that this time, guys, because that was a major failure on Himmelsdorf. Third is take it to a tie. This is a weird thing to say, and Clutch might disagree with me, but a tie might be actually the best option against a team like Fun Gaming, whose ability to react to your attacks when you try to break their camp is actually very well coordinated, and I'm a little bit worried for Victoria's Secret's ability to break those camps without failing.
It will be a difficult positional play for Victoria's Secret to make if they decided to pull the aggressive run. But it comes down to the isolation principles. If you can damage a tank, not necessarily kill it, but damage it enough and then pull back without taking damage yourself, you do that 2 or 3 times, you have the HP advantage and you can push in. Enough talk. It's time to see these two players, these two teams battle it out. First battle is going to take place on Ensk. Rookkill, what do we have for tanks?
For tanks, I've got 2 AMX 5100s and 3 IS-3s, along with 2 T1 Cunninghams for both teams. Victoria's Secret in the south, Fun Gaming in the north.
Mirror matchup between the two. Combo Breaker is going to be the power of Victoria's Secret here against Fun Gaming.
All right, and now we're going to see an
It's
East...
called Camp Breaker instead of Combo Breaker.
There you go. Now you got it. Well, looks like Disruption, along with the rest of his little battle buddies, all in tow, going to the southeast, northwest. Of course, Fun Gaming, the hardest of hard defense positions. Very difficult to attack. Let's see if Victoria's Secret can find a way of breaking this.
Predator in the 5100 in the keyhole position, and next to him is Stark with over 7,000 damage, 7,320 to be precise from last week in the 5100. They're going to stay in this position for a while, and Victoria's Secret is going to move up to the east.
Oh, wow. And actually, Victoria's Secret already knows what Fun Gaming's probably doing. They're actually sending Empro and Tyler Durden right up the 6 line, right up the train tracks. They do not care. They know what Fun Gaming is going to do. They've predicted this. And now they're going to see what they can get out of it. They may spot Julo. Julo gets spotted. And no one's going to be able to get any shots.
Facepalm and Go PvP are pulling back. Facepalm was blocked. And there's 2 tier 8s, and they're going for that railroad track. They're going to the north.
And there's the cross. Now we've got Victoria's Secret pressed up against their opponent's 6 line, and they're going to be able to take quite a bit of control from here. They barely avoid getting Duelo. Go PvP moves ever closer, and now we've got a bit of an engagement started by Victoria's Secret. 8 minutes left, and we're already face to face.
Well, Facepalm, some more firing, just more blind firing and taking out cover, but no straight-on engagement yet from the tankers.
Conflict, Tyler Durden squaring up with each other. Serenity covering the side. Disruption. Oh, this is interesting. Disruption, and it looks like, was that Empro? might
Yeah.
be moving back down to the south. Well, at least Empro's moving a little bit to the south to stop the flanking from maybe... No turrets are going to flank. Looks like maybe a T1 pickup.
Well, he almost had a shot on Dulo. Didn't take it.
Oh, Dulo's going to be destroying cover, though. Plenty of cover to make sure their base is safe.
Tyler Durden takes a shot.
Oy.
333. Fires back.
Doesn't
Does
matter.
not connect.
No, that went into track. Just not enough pen through the wall.
Kirilka face bomb still firing continually here. Taking a look at where Kirilka's position is, he's guarding that flag cap, and he is shot through these different wall sections to have a window against any possible T1s coming in to get the flag cap.
It's interesting. T1s might be coming in for a flag cap. Some dude is moving up the 7 line. A floppy draft sitting out to the east.
Is Disruption just hanging back in the south?
Yep, he's hanging back. Maybe go for a flank, but it looks like T1s are moving up right now. Don't think Disruption's going to be doing anything for a minute or two. He may move around for the flank from the south, which would be a good move.
And now he's starting to move. It's tough, even though Fun Gaming doesn't have the same information we do, but if they notice that, they can completely overmatch Victoria's Secret if they had known that Disruption's out of the fight. Kirill takes a hit, but so does Serenity.
And some dude's on cap.
Yep, they're on it. They've pulled the trigger. And this can be a good opportunity for Disruption to push in on that flank, as you talked about before. Tyler Durden, however, is almost at 50% HP.
Now Facepalm is moving in. Conflict moves to block. Takes the shell for the T1s. 37 seconds left on the cap, and Disruption is far to the south. He has beautiful flanking fire on tanks like Go PvP and Facepalm.
Kirill pushes up. Conflict low. Disruption fires another shot. Can he get Facepalm from long range? He could do it. One more shot. I don't think he can get it. No, he missed. Dulo takes down Floppy Giraffe. Conflict falls. Tyler Durden low, 378. Empro still alive, full health. Serenity reloading. 5100s are out of this fight.
Some dude is still alive, still has cap points, and Pro is coming in, and he may be able to pick off tanks one by one. Tracked like that, he does take down Facepalm.
He's got to be careful. Predator, Kirill, and Stark are ready to go. Disruption halfway at reloading. Logo Vaz to the south, ready to get the flag cap. And Empro takes down Go PvP. Predator almost reloaded. Disruption with full hit points.
But not loaded at all.
No. Now the reset has happened. Stark almost down.
Block him. Can't.
Serenity gets the kill. Predator low. Empro falling back. Disruption is loaded. Takes down Predator. Kirill almost down. Empro's able to get the shot. Disruption can get it, and he does. Empro and Disruption have got to move to the south as fast as they can, though, because they have 30 seconds to get there. Serenity moving faster.
He might be able to get there
Already
in
at
time.
top speed. It's just the two T1s with 18 seconds left to go. Serenity can make it. He can make it.
Maybe. Can't miss the shot, though.
He can make it. 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5. You can't miss Serenity. 4, 3, 2, 1. He gets it! He gets it! And Victoria's Secret takes battle number 1 against Fun Gaming in a beautiful play on Ensk that I am so stoked to see, man. This is a Silver League team proving themselves in the Gold League with really, really great strategies.
Yes, they predicted their opponent's play perfectly. They came prepared to play against a team like Fun Gaming, and they took it to them. They didn't waste any time. And that's exactly what Fun Gaming needed. They needed time to make this happen. Victoria's Secret said, no, we're going to take the shovels. We're going to dig you guys out. And it was beautiful. The cap shouldn't have worked in most days. But the thing was, right at the end, came to it. T1s almost got it for Fun Gaming, but nice play by Victoria's Secret. They had plenty of time left over.
Even if they did get a base capture text displayed, if the two tanks had died within a 7-second window, it's still a win for Victoria's Secret.
Damage has to be dealt first, though, or a tank has to die for that to be extended. If it doesn't, then you've got like a 3 or 4 second window, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but there is a window for all those tanks to die, and then victory.
Yeah. There is that small window. There is that small window.
But I want to look at stats post-game.
Yes.
Disruption.
Ooh.
Buddy, 10 for 10 for 10.
Ooh.
2,317. Every shot.
He's the torchbearer of all 5100s.
Beautiful play. Top of that, Serenity. Almost. He fires one more shell, but misses one. Still pretty good. And it looks like a few kills kind of truncated his
It's okay.
his damage.
Yeah.
Empro, solid 5 for 5. It was just good play.
Good play all around. 5100s. Disruptions position. I'm going to put a little star next to that because that was really, really good play. The same thing we saw in Ruinberg with that fake. That flank. Very well done. Well, the next battle is going to take place on Himmelsdorf. City maps are really in favor of Victoria's Secret. But Fun Gaming, they have more places to hold back and play a defensive play. And if there's too much aggression on Hill from Victoria's Secret and Fun Gaming decides to go aggressive, this could be a reverse of the tables. The tables can definitely turn. Battle number 2 is almost ready. Rukil, what do we have for tanks?
For tanks, identical lineups, 2 5100s, 3 IS-3s. Now, Clutch, before these guys finish their countdown, where is Fun Gaming going? Just guess. Where are they going to camp?
Fun Gaming is going to go to the D line and stay.
D line?
Yes.
I'm guessing northwest.
Okay. I'll follow Fun Gaming in the blue to the north. And the red is Victoria's Secret. I'll take a look at Predator. It's a split. They're splitting up.
Oh, please do it, Conflict. Please do it. Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh,
Yes.
Victoria's Secret!
They're going straight across. I love it. This is knowing your enemy so well. And then, of course, Fun Gaming, you're playing exactly what everyone expects you to do.
Spotting has happened in the center. Facepalm, Kirill are seen. They see Empro.
Don't connect. Emperor does not take any damage, and now we've got a fight ready to happen. Victoria's Secret just has to make the push. They have to recognize that their opponent is spread out and just make a push happen. Predator does not take any damage as he crosses.
Oh, he's tracked! He's tracked! He's stuck! He takes a hit to the turret. 247 damage. He fires back. And
Does
he's
not connect.
able to get behind cover.
That's a little damage, though. That's going to scare Fun Gaming. Like, wow, we just lost this one. And they're probably not as sure as they used to be. Empro moving up on the T1. Dulo may go down, and there could be a T1 advantage.
Go PvP takes out Floppy Giraffe.
Wow.
Oh, tracked. Tracked. T1 survives for a couple seconds more as the horror of the IS-3 parades towards his doom. Empro tracked him. Tyler got the kill. Facepalm still scouted. Back at the flag cap, and here's a double prong approach.
Oh, and Logo gets great spotting onto Conflict. Tyler Durden just peppering Disruption right at the beginning. Turret's turn, but Logo moves out of the way. Nice play. And now I'm expecting Conflict to push up with Disruption, make a flank as the West pushes in. Empro, Tyler Durden, Serenity all wanting to get towards the cap, but they're going to have to pay for this position.
And shots fired. Kirill super low, 687 in that volley. Predator takes another hit for 290. And as they try to fall back in this position, Facepalm will push up at full HP. They're going to hang back. They have taken way too much damage.
Now, Empro moving forward. May be able to actually make it to cover. Yes, he will. Not having to pay at all for this position. Beautiful hold down. He's going to be able to put up plenty of damage against Facepalm.
Facepalm can't get around the corner fast enough. 785 damage done in that volley. And look to the south. Victoria's Secret ready to clean up. Conflict sees him.
He fired once already. Bounce. Facepalm bounced back. More shots fired. Go PvP taking 1,174. Another still in the Facepalm.
Oh, another track shot. It did damage. Disruption's getting hit, though.
Yeah, but he's doing plenty of damage. Go PvP is dead.
Facepalm pushing along with the rest of his teammates. They've already lost to Tier 8.
And here's the breakout. This is Fun Gaming trying to salvage the situation. If they can get out of this situation, get on the other side of all these attacking tanks, maybe they can salvage the situation, but there's so many hit points, so much damage waiting to happen on the side of Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, Facepalm still hugging the corner. Serenity is leading the charge with 2 shots. Fires one, gets it. Facepalm's down. Stark took down Disruption. Kirill fires from far away. Empro fires on the move, but notice he keeps moving. He doesn't stop. He doesn't hesitate. He knows where he's going, and that's around this corner. He absorbs the 2 shots at first. Predator gets hit, and it's a bounce. Empro and Tyler Durden are now going to push the charge. Predator is reloading. Fire from Empro, and he takes it. Tyler Durden and Empro are now going to push down against the remaining forces of Fun Gaming to the south. 1 tank still left alive to the north, and that's got to be Kirill.
And it is. He's just going to be waiting back. Tyler Durden lines up the final shot. Actually lights Stark Fung on fire for the last tick of damage as he low rolls.
Logo Vaz in the T1 is on his own. Kirilka in the IS-3 has to hold the line against 5 other Tier 8s and another T1. Tyler Durden around the corner, fires,
Not yet.
and gets it.
Little bit
He
of
was
a
going to
delay.
fire. I knew he was going to shoot.
Yeah, but you didn't know yet. What if he didn't fire? What if he decided not to?
Then I would have said, doesn't fire, in a surprising tone.
Yeah, that would have been what you said.
Kuro from far away, still lining up something. Conflict. Gets shot in the tracks. Conflict does not return fire.
Can't.
Tyler pushes up. And M-Pro's going to meet him.
He doesn't even care. Tyler doesn't even care. Just like, let's do this.
Shot to the side.
Come on, come on.
He has 42 hit points left. And he goes down. Victoria's Secret up 2-0 against Fun Gaming in a beautiful play on Himmelsdorf. I am continually surprised by this team. I think this is the best laid out strategy, the best preparation, probably the best preparation for a single team we have seen from Victoria's Secret.
It truly is. It's exceptional. They understand their opponents so well. They know their strategies, and they're countering them every single time. After playing through the qualifier, I'm thinking that Fun Gaming gave out all of their little strategies. They don't have anything up their sleeve, maybe. And if they do, they better bring it out this battle, or else Victoria's Secret, a team that I'm not sure everyone has the highest opinion of, but a team like that is going to just wipe the floor with you.
Yeah.
And this should never be a match which goes to a 3-0 if it goes to that.
Well, to Fun Gaming's credit, they were trying to salvage the best way they could that type of situation. And due to that aggression, they decided to move towards the enemy instead of hang back. Try to pounce on maybe a couple of the AMX 5100s that were still reloading. But there was a lot of bounces that had happened in that series. And taking a look at Kirill, he was 7 for 8. He landed the shots, did over 2,000 damage. Facepalm behind him was 3 for 7. 3 for 7.
Don't even go down below.
Stark, 3 for 6. Predator, 3 for 7. Go PvP, 1 for 4. They're not landing their shots. That's the first fundamental thing that Fun Gaming has got to change in order to do significant damage to stop this positional play from Victoria's Secret.
The thing is, Victoria's Secret is just playing better on all fronts. You can't expect to make you salvage a situation with a breakout when you're already right at the start. When they lost those T1s, damage was dealt against 5100. It was pretty clear to me that the counter was ready from Victoria's Secret, and they're going to be able to do it again and again.
Next battle will take place on Abbey, a slower pace battle. Rookhill, what do we have for tanks?
For tanks, looking at two 5100s, T69, and two 1390s for the side of Victoria's Secret. Fun Gaming, 3 5100s, a Pershing and a 1390. Guess where they're going? Because I'm pretty sure we all know.
West.
Yeah.
West.
Probably west.
Feifel goes west. Predator, Facepalm, Stark heading in that direction. The 1390s the other way. Go PvP.
That's one way to play it. Go
Heading
PvP.
on the east. And behind him, Dulo in the T1.
That's risky. Really, really risky. Don't know if I agree with that.
Look at Victoria's Secret from the south.
Pushing way up. Conflict already leading the way. He got a really good jump. And he actually may be able to avoid getting spotted by Dulo, as Go PvP was spotted.
Yeah, he is spotted to the south. Conflict is. Go PvP jumps down the cliff edge. Small cliff edge, small mountain edge. Back to the center of the map and heads back north.
Now Serenity is moving up. And they're going to be forcing Fun Gaming back to the west, where they were going to be anyway. Interesting way to open up without actually camping as hard as they have in the past. The position they're going to be taking is incredibly difficult to break. We're going to have to see something like, do you remember when Simple Tankers went back in like Season 1, I think? Actually fast capped, was that it?
Yes,
Yeah.
led by Junior. It's great. Still my favorite play I've seen on this map. Second would have to be the Cazadores and that eastern perch.
Well, we'll have to see if it comes to Victoria's Secret's mind to do that. amazing. Because Victoria's Secret, I don't know if they can make the appropriate attack.
Yeah, it's difficult because you have so much concentrated fire coming from one position. HP sharing is easier to do while you're crossing an open plane compared to crossing an open plane. And that allows Fun Gaming to hold and fire. But what can happen is Victoria's Secret continues to push. Shots miss. They can put themselves on the flag cap, continue to push forward, try to damage the tanks that have fallen back from Fun Gaming, and hold the line as their other tanks try to get the flag cap. It's very, very unlikely that that can happen because it's so much damage being dealt. And if they can just pull back far enough to wait to get their drums reloaded on the 5100s, they have plenty of damage to punish Victoria's Secret for moving out of cover.
Possibly. I'm liking this movement from Fun Gaming. This is actually good.
Yes, it is. But look at the amount of tanks down to the south from Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, they
3 of them.
Some dude, along with...
Some dude.
Yep. Conflict. Tyler Dirt.
Logovaz in the T1 will stay behind, and Fun Gaming's going to head back to the north. So they have completely swept down the south, or to the south on the west. No tanks are spotted. That's going to give them plenty of time knowing where the tanks aren't, better indication of where the tanks are. And the tanks have got to be either in the center or the east. And what the scouting information has told them so far, they're in the east.
Yep. And with that, they also actually spot disruption, verifying further the positions of
talking about disruption, he's the captain. He's the caller of the team. He'll play in a T1, an AMX 5100, as we see here, and an IS-3. He joined the team back in April of 2013. And his first experience in the 7x42 esports format was in Season 3 qualifiers. And they qualified in the minor league, qualifier for the minor league. He, in his job, his personal life, he's a system admin, lives in Florida. He's also a volunteer police officer. And he also has played paintball in a 10-man league for almost 7 years. So we talk about strategy, positioning, paintball, and his experience with tactical understanding of infantry and police movements is evident here in tanks.
Yeah. Paintball was always really fun. Did you ever play?
I did. When I was in the Air Force, we played paintball.
Ah, of course. You military guys always showed up with sick guns. And like body armor on and webbing all over and everything.
Yeah, I got hit in the back of the head one time, and that hurt.
Yes.
That hurt.
Getting hit with a paintball tends to.
Yeah, it didn't break.
Oh, that hurts a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still stayed in the fight, though.
There was that one guy who took the frozen paintballs. Yeah, that guy.
If you're that guy, shame on you. But it was the type of match that we played. Is if you got hit, you had to go into the corner, and then you came back and fought. So I was going to the corner because I got hit, and that's when I got hit in the back of the head. And people saw it. I saw people go, oh! And I looked down and I looked back up, and I had fire in my eyes.
Ow.
And I came back and did work.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun.
I always like to play woods ball.
Woosball?
Woods ball.
Woods ball.
Playing out in the woods paintball, as opposed to
Nice.
the inflatables and pre-constructed stuff.
Yeah.
It was more fun
It's
though.
always fun.
Because you got to run up and down mountains. You got to do the cool slides down a mountain and just fire at the same time. Feel like a super cool guy.
You learn a lot when you work as a team and you understand flanks, fixed fire positions, and that type of warfare, infantry type warfare, moved on into tank warfare, cavalry warfare, which you see in tanks. Standstill game between these two teams. This can happen on Abbey because of the nature of the map. Very large map, 3 avenues of approach, center, east, and west. Past the 4-minute mark on the battle clock.
And I don't think Victoria's Secret cares right now. Because
No.
guess what?
They're in the
up.
lead. They're up. They can play this to the draw in their favor. They're giving Fun Gaming a taste of their own medicine. But now Fun Gaming has moved towards the center
They've moved?
with Predator and Facepalm. Yes, they've moved off the cliff edge on the west and are heading towards the Abbey itself.
My God. An actual push from Fun Gaming.
3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Fun Gaming could try to get more map control. And from there, initialize damage being dealt and push onto the flag cap to the south with 3 tanks. They just sent Kirill and the Pershing in that position.
Well, it's not going to get them very far, I think, because...
Now with 3 minutes left to go, they're going to have to push now. They have to pull that trigger now. What a beautiful tank. Cunningham T1.
Hiding in a bush.
I stand taller than that tank, I think.
Do you?
I stand taller than an M22 Locust. The most intimidating tank I've seen is the M26 Pershing. It is more intimidating to me than the IS-3.
Really?
Yes.
For what reason?
It stands taller. It's larger.
Oh, some dude's found something.
Oh.
That's a 1390.
Go PvP. He's in trouble. Shots fired. Misses, but a couple hits. Last one's a miss into the dirt. Conflict's taking some serious damage, though.
Oh, he may actually go down if Predator can land one more.
216.
One more. He's still got shells. He's got 3 left. He does take 524 damage. 1,000!
Oh,
2,000!
Predator! If it bleeds, we can kill it. That's what Victoria's Secret is yelling right now. 3 shots left, but Predator has 28 HP. What a shutdown from Victoria's Secret.
Wow. That was insane. Just a sliver of health left. 28 hit points. Go PvP at 30.
Victoria's Secret has lost their 2 T1s. Minute and 43. Go PvP so low, Rookkill. So low with 30.
Fun Gaming. They had the chance, but I don't see a situation in which they win right now. Especially with bounces like Starkpunk just put onto Vempro. And with so much time left, they can't actually approach the positions held by Victoria's Secret very easily at all. Look, Disruption's all the way in the back. He says, come at me. I think it's like one of those passive-aggressive things where it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, you do this. I'm going to do it now.
Passive-aggressive.
And you're going to hate it.
See how you like it.
Mm-hmm.
Face palm, fully loaded. Heading down to the south. 57 seconds left for either of these teams to try to get a cleanup kill. Tank aside. They go for the flag. Not an option for Victorious Secret. Not an option for Fun Gaming.
Well, Facepalm may start taking shells in just a moment. He is spotted. They line it up. And they let him go.
And there's 2. He's on fire. 700, 759, 777, 790, 1057. Fire is out. One more shot. He could go down, and he does. Serenity 17 gets the kill. 24 seconds left. First tier 8 to fall. And will Victoria's Secret push? Or are they going to try to at least punish Fun Gaming a little bit with their tanks?
They're
No.
going to die.
They're going to hang back. Kirill fires. 7 seconds left to go. 3, 2, 1, and it is officially a draw on Abby. This happens. This happens on Abby, but you look at what could have gone differently for either of these teams. Fun Gaming, as Rookkill said, had a couple killing blows, killing shots. Were the tanks out of danger by the time they were able to fire that last shot? Perhaps, or maybe they wanted to hesitate. But you have to look at the concentrated fire against Predator. That was so much punishment in a matter of seconds, 2.5 seconds, that a Victoria's Secret can catch Fun Gaming out of position again or punish them for landing a shot again. Then this is going to be the scariest team I think we'll ever see coming out of any qualifier or Silver League in the Gold League's existence. That alone, 2.5 seconds, was probably the most amount of damage I've ever seen against a tank in the WGLNA.
I don't know. Have you ever seen an ammo rack like that?
Well, I don't count.
You don't count that?
I don't count
All right,
the ammo
okay,
rack.
fair enough.
That's RNG. I'm talking about.
Hey, it's a little bit of skill.
Oh, it is. No, it is. It's not all
Just a little
RNG.
bit.
It's positioning on the tank where you fire. But, gosh darn, man.
Yeah.
Predator. Wow.
He lived only because of a low roll. That was it.
Yeah.
If anything else, just a little bit of a high roll here or there, and he would have been gone.
You know how much damage Predator did?
What?
593. You know how much damage Tyler Durden did?
How much?
1,984. That is the damage difference of the top damage tank of Fun Gaming versus the top damage tank of Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, and then second, about 500, Conflict did almost the same amount of damage, and he was second from the bottom in damage of tier 8s. The damage, and just looking at the lineup of the damage from the two different teams, completely in the favor of Victoria's Secret. Just Fun Gaming, I don't know what they're going to do.
Fun Gaming can still pull this out. They can still pounce upon mistakes that Victoria's Secret makes if Victoria's Secret gets overzealous. They have to be cautious about that. You cannot get overconfident. And Fun Gaming is a type of team that will take you down when you're overconfident. They took down #RU. You still cannot underestimate them. Let's take a look at Mines, my favorite map. What do we have for tanks?
All right, for tanks, follow me here, guys. Pershing T69 and 3 1390s, 2 T1 Cunninghams. That's Victoria's Secret. Fun Gaming, 2 5100s, 3 IS3s. Yeah?
Hey, best tank in space can work on Mines. It can.
Sure.
Just ask Soviet.
That's a lot of hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
Well,
enough.
Then you ask Soviet, well, is it okay to bring a T-32? And he'll say yes, and that's what you reply, T-32, no cons.
Then what does he do?
Then he just smiles and nods and continues to say that IS-3 is better.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Facepalm, go PvP, Stark, Predator, Kirill, now moving to the center of the mines into the hillside. They believe the King of the North, Stark, but as we saw...
Oh no, Empro. Empro, run away! Run away, Empro! Shots going out onto numerous tanks. Fun Gaming paying for the position. They've paid about 800, 900, almost 1,000 damage just to take the hill.
It's okay. Empro's going to try to hold as long as he can and then get off the hill right now. Shot fired. Empro is able to escape. And Stark's going to try to chase him. Won't get it. T1's going to do a little bit of damage. Empro will hug the hillside, and he gets out of there.
Oh, bounce shots onto Kirill will keep him alive for just a little longer. Conflict and Tyler Durden both unable to get enough damage out, and I'm thinking the reinforcements from above, Facepalm and Go PvP will be enough, and they will be able to defend him and possibly take down Conflict and Tyler Durden. And here comes Stark.
Takes down Dulo. Kirill takes down Tyler. Stark takes down Conflict. And just like that, 2 tier 8s fall for Victoria's Secret.
You gotta get out of the way. They tried, but they didn't dedicate to getting out of the way. They thought once they were off the hill, they were safe. No. Your opponent can chase you down, and they're not that slow. They're slow. It's not that slow.
Oh, Victoria's Secret is low on HP and tanks. Serenity 141. Disruption takes down Kirill. Stark fires 708 in that volley. Disruption is low. Stark's going to push up and get the killing blow here. Well, maybe one more. Facepalm pushes, and Stark is able to get it. Serenity tries to fire back.
He's on fire. Go PvP is on fire. But he gets Serenity.
And the fire is stopped for Go PvP. Empro, last tier 8 alive, gets a kill against Go. Facepalm. Could fall. Empro takes down Predator.
That's one way to do it. All right, Empro. He can clutch this. Mobility against a lot of hit points.
Mobility against a lot of hit points. He's reloading. He's trying to get out of there. There's 3 tanks still left alive. Floppy Giraffe and some dude could get to the flag cap, pull the turrets towards the flag to the south. Empro could stay alive, avoid the damage, and just play guerrilla tactics against Stark and Facepalm.
He is spotted.
Well, that's okay. Ah, Facepalm takes down some dude.
But a Floppy Giraffe could still get to cap. And now Empro. Oh no, Stark Fung has moved in. And Empro's not loaded yet.
And Empro's loaded.
Okay.
Empro's going to try to just keep them occupied here, as his teammate will go on the flag cap in a matter of seconds, and there he is.
Empro tries to get more distance.
Oh, he's going to be in a really tough place because Facepalm's right behind him. Facepalm's going to land a shot. He gets it.
No, that was the wrong decision.
And he falls.
He needed to turn, take the damage from Facepalm, and just kill Facepalm.
Yeah. I don't think he... Did he scout? Yeah,
he panicked.
Scouted.
He panicked and went forward.
He scouted Facepalm.
Yeah. He saw him, panicked, and he went forward. Should have stayed still, turned his turret, focused, and he would have been able to get the IS-3. And then he could have played just games with Stark for the next minute.
This will take us to battle number 5 after Fun Gaming finally puts a point on the board. That has to be a must-win scenario for Fun Gaming to take us to a tiebreaker. Victoria's Secret doesn't want this at all. They want the 3 league points. They want the 3 victory points. They don't want 1 point. Victoria's Secret can camp it out and wait for Fun Gaming to come to them.
Very possibly. Now, Floppy Giraffe. Last one alive. Wait.
39 seconds. Facepalm will reach him first. If he can dive Facepalm's, if he can dodge Facepalm's shot, dive out of the way.
Maybe he could dip right to his right.
Or
and
dodge to the left. 25 seconds. Ah, Facepalm gets it. And Fun Gaming puts a point on the board as they took him down on mines.
All right.
And hey, IS-3 on mines.
Not amused.
Overmatch Alpha Strike.
Not
Overmatch Alpha
amused
Strike.
from me.
All right. All right. Well, let's take a look at the damage that was done. Stark, 7 for 8 in the 5100. And Facepalm was 5 for 7 in the IS-3. Below him, Predator, 4 for 5. Kirill, 3 for 4. So still some low shots from these tanks, but since they do such high alpha damage against these 1390s, it kind of evens out. But you look at the T-69 Serenity, 11 for 12.
Which is surprising because it's a T-69 against tanks like IS-3s.
Yeah.
Usually, a T-69 does not connect all that well with IS-3s due to the armor. The slope on the front sometimes gets some of those 250 millimeter heat shells, 250 millimeter heat pen shells. Bounces those. Spaced armor on the side absorbs and fizzles those a lot. So generally, T-69 is not considered a very high performer, but it looks like Serenity knew what he was doing or just positioned himself very well and was able to get plenty of damage. I think most of it, though, may have been against 5100s, who took quite a bit.
Yeah, I like seeing Serenity 17 in the T-69, and I'm sure Jade is very appreciative as well, seeing the pew 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 coming out of the T-69.
Yes.
But well done in the finisher type tank. When you have those 4 shots per drum and the reload time about 23 seconds, you have to make a choice. Do I unload now? Do I do half an unload? Or do I wait? And Serenity 17 played it very, very well. He knew when to wait. He knew when to attack. And that's the best way to play your auto loader tanks. Battle number 5 is going to take us to the one map that we saw Victoria's Secret surprise us all in their series against RBIS. Can they do it again? Or will they play the Fun Gaming strategy of waiting for their opponents to come to them? Victoria's Secret is up 2-1 against Fun Gaming. What do we have for tanks?
2 5100s, 2 IS-3s, and a 1390 for Victoria's Secret. Fun Gaming, 2 5100s, 2 IS-3s, and a 1390.
Mirror matchup.
Not bad. Let's see who can do it. I'm watching those scouts conflict and Go PvP are for this matchup. If they can get the right information, kill the T1s, get some free damage in there, that is where one of these teams wins against the other. Fun Gaming looks like they're going to be heading slowly but surely right down the 5, 6, 7 line. Or across the TIE Fighter.
Yep, going across the TIE Fighter towards the Delta Village. The light tanks are spotted. Go PvP and Conflict. And no shots fired yet.
Not yet. Conflict in a dangerous position. The high ground from the east is such that Conflict will not be able to stay perfectly safe from any fire up above. However, he is able to spot rather effectively against tanks that are in the east. Also slightly to the north, there is a T1. Dulo. Floppy Giraffe is in the area. Does spot him. T1 fight, go. Could happen. Might not happen. Empro might get it.
Nope.
Empro might get it.
Not yet.
Empro.
Dulo. Oh, he gets it.
There you go.
Jump to him right when it happened. Beautiful. I have to say, the 9.1 update has added more damage effects to when tanks explode.
I think they improved him a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like the Death Star in the special edition episode of Star Wars. The explosion is bigger and there's more effects that happen.
Yeah. Although you can kind of tell which ones are the added extra ones and which one's the original.
There's this ring and sparks that come out too.
Yeah.
Just like in tanks.
Except looks cooler.
Except tanks is better.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Don't compare tanks and Star Wars. Those two things are exclusive.
Well, no. The special edition.
Well, we do have the Death Star.
Changes.
We have the 183.
The 183 is the Death Star?
It's the Death Star. Have you seen the cannon on that thing?
There's the R2-D2 on the KV-5.
Yeah. I don't know what we'd call the X-Wing.
Yeah. I can't think of one that we call the S-Wing, the X-Wing. The A-Wing would be the Object 416.
That would be a pretty good one.
Yeah.
And the Y-Wing?
That's just artillery, man. Y-Wing were the bombers.
Yep. It was really horrible at flying those.
There's the B-Wing as well. Since Dulo has died, the positions of Fun Gaming have changed to leave the Delta Village and go more to the north. Victoria's Secret is playing on the east or western side, excuse me. And they, again, don't have to play for the win. They can play for the draw. Play for the draw to get the 3 league points. Don't risk, perhaps, being overzealous.
Yes.
7 minutes and 2 seconds left on the battle clock, and Victoria's Secret can hold the line down the F line against anything that Fun Gaming can bring towards them.
What they do need to do is set the tempo. They need to have control of their opponent. They need to make Fun Gaming react to something they're doing, slow them down, and give them some more time. If they sit here for 6 minutes, Fun Gaming is going to be able to figure out how to break them out. It is nice, though, to see that Fun Gaming is trying to do that, however slowly.
Slow indeed.
Is Floppy Draft just throwing shots out there?
There was a couple pops.
Yep. It's Floppy.
nothing landed. floppy shots. Floppy giraffe.
And he's
Facebook.
going north. It's not good. Run, Floppy. Wonder if he knows.
6 minutes, 9 seconds.
He doesn't. Oh, Conflict's moving up. Disruption's moving up. This could be a situation in which Victoria's Secret gets a few of their tanks caught out.
Let's talk about Conflict a little bit. He's a starter on the team in the Tier 8. He's an assistant to the strategy, and he's also a caller.
Yep.
Floppy Giraffe sees Facepalm and go PvP. Facepalm gets the kill. And now down the 1 line, Fun Gaming has moved their approach. 5 minutes and 43 seconds. Back to Conflict.
Yeah.
Back to Conflict. He likes to play in the 5100, 1390, the IS-3. Sometimes he'll play in the Tier 1. He's brand new to the team. He came from Nerve. For those of you that have been with us in the past in different seasons, Nerve was one of the teams in the Gold League, but has now dissolved. He's from Chicago, and he works as a computer security expert. So when it comes to the defense and security, Conflict's your man.
He's a white hat, as it were. I don't know about his defense and tanks, though. It looks like he's got it pretty solid, but...
Yeah, keyhole positions, just like a firewall, if you will.
Oh, God.
I worked at IT for a little while
Uh-huh.
at a construction company.
I was training for IT before I did this.
You were.
Yeah.
You were. That's why we come to you.
Rookhill, fix my computer.
Yeah.
Turn it off and on again.
Oh, hey. Facepalm, along with his battle buddy Kirill, Go PvP, and Stark, they're heading closer into enemy positions here. Victoria's Secret has fallen back. This reminds me of Fnatic versus PvP Super Friends.
Oh,
PvP
no.
Super Friends fell back in a defensive position. Fnatic
this
thought they could get it.
Not this far, though.
No, but close.
This is... Victoria's Secret's camping position is not as strong. Well, at least I don't think so. Might prove to be because it's unexpected, but...
Tanks are spotted. Facepalm is seen. Tyler Durden seen. 4 minutes, 3 seconds for Fun Gaming to show their stuff. They're pushing across the church.
They're going to go around on Tyler Durden, approach from his rear. That's going to be a weird problem to deal with. That's disruption. Oh, Serenity's going to have to counter.
Oh, GoPro takes 2 hits. So does Kirill. And Kirill is low, 647. Another shot against Facepalm. They're focusing on Tyler, though. And they are making him work for the win. Damage is spread across. Stark takes another hit and another one. Disruption fires on Facepalm. So does Conflict. Stark fires back. Stark's almost low. He's low. He's almost down.
Oh, backs off.
Doesn't fall. 5 on 4. Serenity, Conflict, and M-Probe not taking any damage. And now Serenity is taking a hit for 255. Predator, 2 more shots. 3 minutes, 12 seconds.
And with reloads, it looks like but
Ready
I'm not
for the
sure.
kill. Or the scout.
Some dude's going to scout. Kirill spotted. Conflict could move in. Go PvP is spotted. That's nice.
Oof. Conflict fires, misses. And Go PvP fires, miss on his side.
Conflict has the advantage now. He's sitting still. He has the corner. And big advantage as Go PvP takes 630 damage from the north. Serenity, I guess.
For whom the bell tolls. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Fun Gaming has got to push. Once they're reloaded, Facepalm takes a hit for 358. Predator for 276. Serenity fires back. They're really sharing this HP on Fun Gaming. Victoria's Secret, however, is... Oh, Conflict! He's going on the run for the kill against Go PvP, and he gets it. He leaves the trenches and gets behind enemy lines. Stark, Kirill, and Predator and Facepalm are now in a tough position because Conflict can pop out at any second.
This is what a light tank driver needs to do. This is how you disrupt your opponent with a 1390. Once you're in the backfield like this, Fun Gaming has one option. That is push forward. They cannot afford to chase you. You are too fast. And you have just enough health to the point where you are so dangerous.
And Pro takes down Stark. Predator's about to fall, though. He's so low. They take down Facepalm behind him. Serenity gets hit, and there goes Predator. Only one tank left alive that can do any damage, and that's Kirill. Conflict pushes up. He knows that victory is so close. He may fall here. No, he won't. He's got enough time. He fires again, and his teammates move in for the kill. 1 minute and 27 seconds left for the T1 Logovoss to try to escape, but it's not gonna. It doesn't matter. Even if they get the draw, it's still a win for Victoria's Secret. And Victoria's Secret is going to begin their victory parade of tanks as they try to find Logovoss, who is all the way on the east side, running for his life.
It's great play from Victoria's Secret, just showing Fun Gaming. This is what happens when people play passively. This is what it will do to you when you play passively, and then we get 2 up. It felt like that was what the whole sentiment of this match has been after the first 2, because it was so aggressive to start the match. Everything from Victoria's Secret has been aggressive up until the point where they were 2 up. Then they decided, you know what? Let's give them a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah. Well, Fun Gaming has learned a hard lesson, but if there's one team that can learn how to adapt, it is Fun Gaming, because they had to adapt out of qualifier number 1 in order to make it through qualifier number 2. Victoria's Secret has been playing this game in America for a long time, and they've had good teams to compete with in the Silver League. Now in the Gold League, they're ready to prove their stuff, and they did it here tonight against Fun Gaming. Victoria's Secret wins the series 3-1.
If they can keep a record like this going for a little while, we're going to see them in our finals. Great play by Victoria's Secret. We'll have to see who would they take on next. They'll be going up against Top Tier in their next match. We'll have to see how Top Tier does tonight, and then I'll save my judgments until then.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to see how the performance of Top Tier will be against their opponents, and that match is going to be Top Tier versus RBIS, a team that took down Victoria's Secret last week. And I feel this is going to be a close series, and if RBIS is able to take it, this will be a huge victory for them, a team that joined us via the Silver League, taking down a team that was with us at the Season 3 finals. Some of my favorite moments in that last series, my friend, would have to be the first game on Ensk. Just domination coming from Victoria's Secret, man. I loved it. I love Disruption's position. I loved his play. And Ruinberg, they played it exactly how they needed to play for the draw, have Fun Gaming come to them. And Conflict, dude, that charge across the street was awesome. He lost half his health, but then he became such a decisive player to make those tanks have to move.
Yeah,
and he was the shovel.
It was exactly perfect. Yeah, he was just digging him out perfectly. 1390. That's what they need to do. I was saying this during the match. 1390, like Conflict was playing. That's exactly what you need to do in a battle like Ruinberg. Things are at a stalemate. It's not in your favor. It's not in their favor. If they push, yes, they could beat you though. And 1390 just secures everything, solidifies everything, puts it right back in your corner, and gives you control. And I was talking about that earlier, about getting control. Victoria's Secret needed that in order to win, or else Fun Gaming was going to be able to just set the tempo, set the pace, and walk all over them.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the final match of the night, Top Tier versus RBIS. Stay tuned. You're watching the WGLNA Season 4.
So my name, Velaccio, it came from an Italian gangster called Velacci, and I thought that name was pretty cool, so I just added an O after that so people wouldn't recognize him, and it became Velaccio. And people pronounce it like Velatio, but it would be better if you just call me Velaccio. So the process of becoming a professional gamer, it kind of just came naturally to me because like I was asked to join NERV in Season 2, and then after that I kind of wanted to make my own team, try something out, and like everything just somehow worked out. I didn't expect it to work out so well, but it did. In terms of how my family and my friends handled it, none of my friends believed me when I told them I was a professional gamer. And my parents thought I was gonna fail school when I told them I'm gonna be a professional gamer. One thing that a lot of people don't know about me is that I really want a girlfriend. Another thing that people don't know about me is I really want a six-pack.